Okay guys, so at the beginning of the video, I kind of messed up and said that I wasn't socially instead of simply JC. Just ignore that, and yeah guys, just enjoy the video, and I'm gonna roll the clip of the whole fight so you guys can see that, and then we will talk about it. So, see you guys.
And here it is. Well, he tackled Rudolph. Rudolph didn't like the way that he was tackled.
Oh, gosh. Man. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Rips the helmet off Rudolph's head and then eventually swings it and hits him in the head. And then Ogunjobi comes up and hits Rudolph from behind.
Beyond words, Joe.
Oh, gosh, that's one of the worst things I've ever seen on a professional sports field.
You know, Joe, I've been involved with these in the league office.
Yo, what's up guys? My name is Unsocially, here back with another video for you guys. And today we have a special guest. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Introduce yourself.
He's on Socially. I'm undesirable.
Well, I don't know if he made it clear, but he is my dad.
I'm his dad.
John
He's on Social,
McIntyre.
I'm undesirable. Yeah.
So you've seen my mom throughout all my videos, and now you get to see my dad.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about a sports topic that happened just recently. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, it happened in a recent football game. Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns were beating them really bad, and something really bad happened at the end of the game.
Very end of the game. It was obvious that Cleveland was going to win, and it was the last throw of the game, and the defender came in and just unnecessarily tackled the quarterback to the ground, and it escalated from there. Take it away.
Well, I played football, and there's certain unwritten rules that there's things you don't do. You know, there's a certain amount of sportsmanship involved in football. You don't hit a guy when he's down. You know, you don't run up the score on teams that are obviously inferior than you. You know, there's just things that you don't do to people. And this was basically, from what I saw it, I believe it was the next to last play in the game. And Browns were clearly going to win the game. And Mason Rudolph drops back to pass. Throws the ball, it's incomplete. And Mason Rudolph, I'm sorry, what's his name?
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett, I'm sorry, I don't know why I was confusing him. Myles Garrett keeps coming. And he grabs Mason Rudolph by the ankles and tackles him and puts the whole weight of his body on top of Mason Rudolph. And there was no reason for him to do that. The game was over. Okay, that was a malicious act all by itself. So what's a man going to react when the game is over? He's already lost, and this guy's pouncing on top of him. Any man would get irritated. Any kid would get irritated if some other kid jumped on top of them and basically humiliated them. So what does Mason Rudolph do? He reacts. He grabs his helmet. He basically hits it. It looked like he was slapping his helmet. I'd have to look at I don't think he was trying to take it off from what I saw. It looked to me like he was slapping him and maybe twisting it a little bit, but he wasn't trying to take it off from what I saw. Okay? And then Myles Garrett. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Myles Garrett, who is a lot bigger and a lot stronger than Mason Rudolph, rips the helmet off of his head for no reason. Game's over. Okay?
Yeah, and
just walk away.
And I mean, they both attempted to grab the helmets off, which they both deserve to get suspended for a few games, if not a whole season. But when Myles Garrett does after
well,
that.
I disagree with that. Mason Rudolph is not going to get suspended for a whole season for one little act like that.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm talking about what's about to happen next. So, Myles Garrett rips the helmet off of Mason Rudolph, and he decides to hit Mason Rudolph in the head, and it only hit his like hair, right?
Well, see, there's another unwritten rule in football. You don't try and hurt the quarterback. Yeah. Okay? This guy's the quarterback, okay? He's the quarterback of the Steelers. He's not their starting quarterback. He's a backup. But, I mean, this guy humiliated their quarterback. So their offensive linemen get up and go after, Myles Garrett. And, they're letting him know what they think about him. And Mason Rudolph, like anybody, it's like, give me my helmet back. That's what he was really basically doing. It's like, you jerk, give me my helmet back. You're trying to humiliate me, And then while that happens is when Myles Garrett decided to haul off and hit him with his helmet for no good reason. He didn't need to do that. He could have took his helmet and threw it up in the stands. He could have done any number of things with his helmet, But no, he hit him over the head. And I was watching the replay, and it's very fortunate that he hit him with the bottom of the helmet, where the cushion, there's a lot of cushioning you could see on the bottom of the helmet. If he'd have hit him with the top of the helmet, where it's all hard, that could have been a lot worse situation. He could have knocked him out. You could kill people doing things like that.
Yeah, he could have either died or just had permanent
at the very least, he needs to get suspended for the rest of the year, which is, I believe, what happened. And there should be consideration, maybe even for part of next year, so that a message gets sent that this is never going to happen again. If Mason Rudolph wanted to, which I don't think he'll do, he could press charges. He was assaulted, by Myles Garrett. So, it's just a very unfortunate thing. It was one of the ugliest things that's ever occurred in a football game, and hopefully we'll never see anything like it again.
Yeah, I think what they did was pretty terrible. Obviously, Myles Garrett's case was worse, but I think they're both guilty, and I just think this whole situation was completely unnecessary. They did not have to start that fight. They didn't have to do any of that. So it's kind of crazy. I mean, Mason Rudolph got fined $50,000, but what I don't understand is why Myles Garrett didn't get that type of penalty.
Well, I mean, the violence was incomparable. I mean, Mason Rudolph was just reacting out of frustration. Myles Garrett, that was malicious, what he did.
Mm-hmm. So why didn't he get fined at all?
Well, if he gets suspended, he's not getting paid for any of those games. Mm-hmm. He's losing hundreds and thousands, probably millions of dollars.
I mean, yeah,
by not getting paid for
those games. He's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. So
you may say he's not getting fined. He's getting fined. He's not getting paid,
I guess,
for any of those games. So I don't know how many millions of dollars the guy makes a year, but to get suspended for 6 games, it's probably a couple $1 million that he's losing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I think that's all we're going to talk about right now. I just think the situation is pretty crazy, and I enjoyed talking with you guys about the situation, and obviously I'm going to roll the clip. I rolled the clip earlier in the video, and you guys obviously just go down in the comments and tell us what you thought of that, and I think that's where we're going to end it off. So we'll see you guys next time.
All right, see ya. And I guess he'll ask me again if he wants to know my opinion on anything. So
yeah,
see ya.
I might bring him back for more videos. So just be ready. Yep. I have some great content coming up. And
if you say get your dad off the internet, I don't like him. Okay, we'll listen to that too.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but all right. See you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
See you later.